Hi, this is Dory. Welcome to Stories by Dory, my crafting journey. This tutorial is on working with color selection for 3D layered cardstock projects, but this can be applied to other projects that involve multiple colors. I'm over in Cricut Design Space now, and I have loaded up Santa's Sled. It is a 3D layered cardstock project from my 3D SVG. And on the layers panel, I can see I've got a number of layers, and if I go over to Color Sync in the upper right hand corner, it's going to also show me those layers, but it shows me all of the different color choices, and I can see if there are any duplicates. Back over onto my layers panel, one of the things that I like to do to start to pick my color selection is come in and actually hide everything. So I will go to the grouped item, Santa's Sled, and I will just click on the eye icon. And when I click on the eye icon, it'll actually hide my entire sled project. From here, I can start revealing one layer at a time. So if I unhide this first layer, I can see the layer, and by selecting in the layers panel, I can actually see under operations the color of the layer. So for me, one of the things that is convenient is by coming in and looking at advanced, I can actually see something called a hexadecimal color number. And you'll see that black is always pound with all of the zeros on it. If I was looking at white, it would be pound with all Fs. But as I'm going layer by layer, I can select a layer, unhide the layer, select the layer again to be able to pull the color choice in. And from here, I can actually see the hexadecimal color. I'll copy that color, and then I'll go into a program called Color Hexa. When I'm in Color Hexa, I can either type in the name of a color, or I can type or paste my hexadecimal color in here. And as I do that, you can see it actually rendered and changed to the color. I'll go ahead and enter. And what this is going to do is going to give me information on that color. It's telling me that it is a strong orange, so that will help me as I start looking at my cardstock selections. It also gives me the RGB and CMYK color charts if that's important for me. But one of the things I also like about it is it gives me some color schemes. It shows me complementary colors, split complementary colors, and even additional choices. So this is really handy when I'm putting together either cardstock or vinyl and I'm trying to coordinate something within a color palette. So back over to Cricut Design Space, I can now go through, select a layer, unhide it, select it again, come in and take a look at my choice and repeat that. This helps me pull my colors together, and when I'm all done pulling my colors together, I will actually put them in the order from top to bottom. So if I'm looking at my selections over here, the black is the top layer down to this color here, which is the bottom layer. And the way these files are designed, it is really awesome because if I come in the correct order for my mat, and if I hide these again and just unhide one, you can actually see in the lower right hand corner, with the exception of the top and the bottom, they actually have numbers on some of them now. If you do have a 3D layered cardstock file that does not have numbers in the lower right hand corner to make it easier to align your cardstock and put in the correct order for your make it, you can actually add the numbers yourself. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my text tool, and this is 9 layers. I do not need to label the first and the last, so I'm just going to go in and enter in my 2 through 7. I'm going to go ahead and reduce the size of the font, And then I'm going to change this to a stencil font. So I'm going to go into my font selection, hit my drop down, and I'm actually needing to use a Cricut font, and I'm going to just type in stencil, but I will check the only current font so I can see all of those. And I'm actually going to use this Authentic Stencil.com black. I will select that. From there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm using my advanced tool for my text, and I'm going to ungroup to letters. And now I can go to a layer. So for example, I'll go ahead and hide. I'll open just my layer. So this is my second layer. I'll go ahead and take my 2. I'm going to place it in the lower right hand corner. I'll select both the layer and the number, and I'll slice. And from here, I can go ahead and move my layer out of the way and delete both of the slice pieces. And then I can repeat that, and that will help me later on. Makes it really simple for me to put the colors in the correct order, because once I get to the Make It screen, they no longer are in the order of top to bottom. But in the lower right hand corner of each mat, I can see what color number it is, and then that will allow me to rearrange it. I hope this has been very helpful for you. Thank you for watching the video. If you found this helpful, if you could please take a moment to like my video, leave a comment, and please subscribe to my channel.